First clip today comes from Willers with this sick grind.
Check out this grind, nice guy. Put this in your wipe information video. He actually does. And this is from Willers with his sick grind.
What's up guys, Nolan here, and yesterday we had a very important Tarkov TV, so I figured I would do a retrospective video where I could put in direct clips from the stream and then answer questions, even with answers from BSG. If something feels missing or left out, I get to ask BSG, where sometimes they answer. Example being that BSG have confirmed the Recoil video shows no compensation. The people that recorded that did not pull down with their hands or use grips on the weapons. Again, that is confirmed by BSG, and they also wanted to say that this is very much work in progress and they are completely open to feedback, but more on that later. We have a lot to talk about today for sure, but first, are you in the mood for an action-packed top-down shooter that you can take with you anywhere? Then check out Tactical, the 5v5 tactical shooter for iOS, Android, and PC. Tactical is an award-winning online PvP and PvE isometric shooter where strategy and tactics are the route to victory. You will need to work with your team to carve out the opposition with not just bullets but brains. The environment is immersive and destructible, while the cars are drivable, leading to some crazy chases. In terms of gear, there's up to 80 different real-life weapons to choose from and countless customizations that you can make to your characters. With over 20 million players, it won't be too hard to find some friends quickly either. There's a story that classmates have found out they both play Tactical and have been teaming up for over a year now. In fact, there's stories that people have found their spouses from the players they meet in game, as well as friends, classmates, and co-workers. Tactical has proven to not only be an interesting shooter game, but also a social hub that connects millions of people worldwide. Something to help with that is forming a clan. You can create your own unique set of rules and standards, attract new members, and grow your clan into a force to be reckoned with. With dozens of operators and weapons to choose from, you can customize your character and find your own unique play style. Whether you want to be a sniper, assaulter, defender, or supporter, which is the healer, the game offers endless possibilities to experiment and have fun. Tactical has a wide range of game modes, including Capture the Bag, Control, Team Deathmatch, Battle Royale, and Zombie Survival, which I liked, and more. So you can choose the one that suits you best. So what are you waiting for? Download Tactical using my link below. Also, if you're new to the game, you can check out this QR code right here, or use the code TACTIDE in game to receive an exclusive bonus with the Jason Operator, the RPG, and 50k silver to get you started. Thanks again to Tactical for sponsoring this video and help keep the channel going. So as of right now, the codes from yesterday still work. So if you haven't used them yet, be sure to use them because it is a ton of really good stuff. I'll update the description in the top comment if or when they stop working. Otherwise, they're linked in the description. Unity 21 was a big topic after they delayed it with the 13.1 patch, or whether it was supposed to be before the 13.1 patch, whatever it was supposed to be happening with it. It hasn't shown up in the game yet. But yesterday, Nikita did say it was a problem that's been solved and that it is still coming to the game sometime soon. Here's the clip for that.
Thing about Unity update, because we had an issue with the Unity update. It's not like something they didn't allow us to update on the new Unity version or anything. We just had an issue with it, and we're gonna fix it. Actually, we already fixed it. So the Unity update will be, but a little bit later. So it's not like something cancelled or something. It's just like a technical trouble. The transition of Unity 2021 hasn't been made yet due to engine's technical limitations, which we now managed to overcome together with the Unity team. Nothing more to add.
So as shown in the roadmap, since it's actively work in progress, it can pop up anytime really. Speaking of the roadmap, I have to be more clear about a couple things. The items in blue are intended for the December wipe. However, some pieces of some of the features might show up sooner. On the roadmap, it says if it's in blue, then that means it's in December. But as the podcast went from topic to topic yesterday, Nikita would add little things here and there, and sometimes he would say that might be sooner. So that's what I was talking about. I was trying to give details to that specifically. Generally speaking though, if it's in blue, expect to see it in December. If we're lucky, might be a bit sooner. The new rating system was a big topic, so here's Nikita on that.
Participate and win any category of the rating system before the wipe will happen. You will have an option to activate this additional 2 rows in your stash, no matter the version of the game. It will stay with you forever. It will stay with your profile forever. You will be able to activate it in any wipe. So this is the pretty neat feature.
The new armor hitbox system. Armor hitboxes work exactly how I thought they would. There were bullets and even buckshot getting past slicks because the armor doesn't effectively cover every pixel of your torso anymore. If the armor is only the front and the back, then it's not covering your side at all. For more info, check out my previous videos on the topic because it's exactly how I pictured it happening. Unfortunately, we won't see that until December now though. So with this clip, we see Rizzy's dad's shotgun, very specifically titled there. I want to plant the seed that if we we can find his dad's shotgun, then I'm thinking it will be possible to find his dad, as well as even Rizzy himself, in-game at some point in the future. I think Rizzy will become an in-raid NPC, quest giver, or trader at some point, and this is a hint to that. What it could also be is a hint to weapon variations. This is massive speculation here, but if there is a variation of the double barrel shotgun that is Rizzy's dad's shotgun, maybe there's going to be a Killa's RPK, or a Gluhar's Ash 12, or a Sturman's SVD. Something to keep an eye on. Now, of course, as always, lots of people were talking about and asking about anti-cheat, so here's Nikita on the topic.
Anti-cheat, please. People constantly asking, anti-cheat, please. Как будто у нас вообще нет античита. We have an anti-cheat, you know? And of course, I will tell you 1,000 times that we constantly update it and do a lot of new stuff with the help of BattlesTate and everything. We changed the networking architecture. It's like the first thing was about the actual hit detection and optimizing the networking. The second big part in it was making the life of cheaters really, really hard to struggle with all of the stuff that we added. And we will plan to add more and change more, of course, because we need to do it, as always.
Here's something I messed up from yesterday. Map-to-map travel is still planned. Again, planned doesn't mean before or after DLC. And because they're talking about release so often and the complexity of map-to-map travel, I don't know if it will be in before release or DLC. So that point still stands. However, Nikita did say yesterday map-to-map travel is still planned. At a different point, he said, what are you talking about? There is open world in Skyrim or something like that. And he made a joke about it later, but before, he did say that map-to-map travel is still planned. Speaking of full release and why I keep talking about it, here's a clip on that.
What are you most excited about? The release of the game, actually. We are all struggling and hoping that we'll finally release the EFT, and with a beta sign we'll finally go in history. And it will be really, really good. We will be so drunk in this moment.
So again, that right there is why I keep talking about full release, because BSG keep talking about it, and it really sounds like they're pushing for it. So yeah, PMC Karma is still planned. I missed that from yesterday. Nikita did say PMC Karma is still planned. 50 BMG is planned. I missed that from yesterday, and that could be a lot of things. My guess is it will be a bolt action rifle, but hey, maybe they're adding the Barrett. We'll see. Or to be clear, the semi-auto Barrett that we all know as the Barrett, but Barrett does make bolt actions too now. Either way, 50 BMG is coming. We'll see what it ends up being. Snow and advanced weather is DLC. This has been discussed in the past. Nikita didn't answer directly yesterday when someone mentioned snow. He gave some funny looks at it and funny eyes. So I wanted to just say they have said in the past that snow and advanced weather is going to be DLC. Maybe the funny face and eyes means it'll be sooner. We'll see. Prestige system, the ability to unlock more stash slots after prestiging, that was mentioned yesterday. I'm going to make a separate video discussing the game at release because there was actually a lot from this from yesterday, all of which I've already talked about, but I just figured I'm going to condense it into one video to be clear for people. However, for the prestige system in particular, I've already made a video discussing this specifically. When BSG released the game, there will be a permanent version of the game, whether it's a server or whatever, that will never wipe again. It's going to be persistent. In that version, there will be a prestige system. So after you reach the max level, you will be able to prestige. It's exactly how prestige works in Call of Duty and if there's any other games that use it. Not a ton of info past that, but to learn more, check out my videos on the topic or stay tuned for the new video soon. But again, to be clear, I've already mentioned everything that's on it already. I'm just going to condense it into a more specific video. Confirmed, Tarkov is going to be coming to Steam, but sometime around release, not before. Nikita actually confirmed this yesterday, and we've never had that confirmed before. So again, confirmed by Nikita, EFT is coming to Steam at some point, either with or after full release. More factions. Nikita said, yes, there will be more factions coming. We don't know if that is the UN, the Black Division, another surprise faction like we saw with the Bloodhounds, the Russian regular army, or what, but more factions are coming. My guess is that that's tied into game, stability. So all this stuff that they're doing with the new netcode, Unity 21, the more advanced AI is obviously hinging on that stuff. So once we get the new tech, we'll probably see the new factions. Weapon paints are planned, and Nikita said that he saw the design for it and liked it. I missed him saying that yesterday. But to be clear, there will never be microtransactions in Escape from Tarkov. So weapon skins do not mean microtransactions. They're actually planned to be paints. So if you find spray paint, you can spray paint your gun. The weapon rack for the hideout. I missed this from from yesterday. It's going to be extra weapon slots. It's free space. As the kids may say these days, it's free real estate for your guns, and it will be upgradable. Nikita actually said, quote, it's like a big weapon crate. So that's gonna be cool. Confirmed again that EOD, Edge of Darkness edition of the game, will be removed at some point. Obviously, they're gonna try and keep it as long as possible, but it is going to be removed at some point in the future. Custom rig feature where you could actually place certain pouches in certain locations on rigs. That is still frozen. No word on when it will come to the game, but it is still planned to come to the game. However, they're not working on it right now. The sharpness for painkillers will be changed to saturation. I missed that point from yesterday. So the sharpness will be replaced, not just removed, whenever you use painkillers in game, and now it's going to be saturation. We'll have to wait and see exactly what that looks like. Arena is being tested by pros. They actually made a roster for it. I guess Virtus Pro made a roster for Arena and are going to participate in tournaments. Nikita actually specifically said, quote, Arena is going to be big in the whole cybersport community, end quote, which, you know, he means esports. That's kind of how they say esports in translated words. He also said Arena closed beta testing is definitely coming this year, most likely in the fall. There's the clip for that.
Professional esport players in FPS disciplines and collect feedback. One team has already visited, we expect some more in the near future. The message is probably clear to everyone why we do it. In the future, we also plan to organize playtests, collect feedback from the EFT esport player streamers. We are developing both gameplay functionality like kill cam and other architectural things, as well as functionality for arena tournaments, both by BSG and third-party organizations. As part of the testing this functionality, we held a tournament for our own developers, as you saw. We have people in our office who love gaming, who love shooters, and among them, Arena caused a lot of positive emotions. We are actively preparing the project for the launch of closed beta, which is definitely coming this year, most likely in the fall. Оказывается, информация-то есть in the fall. You will have an ability to test it, play it, so that will be a test for everyone.
Now again, going back to the recoil that we were shown yesterday, recoil, and this was confirmed by BSG, the recoil was not compensated whatsoever. They did not pull down with their mouse and they did not use grips. However, with that response, they still wanted to make it clear it's still very much work in progress and they want feedback. So send it if you got it. They check Reddit, they check Twitter, and of course they check the Discord, so make sure to do what you can there. But reminder, they did not compensate at all for it. They did not pull down on the mouse and they did not use grips. New events will now be frequent and they are done with a purpose of testing something specific. So if you want to help improve the game, be sure to take part in as many events as possible as they pop up. The next one will be the next Chronicles of Rizzy chapter, and it will be in a few days, possibly this weekend. I'm kind of expecting it to be this weekend, and it might start tomorrow, aka Friday. In which case, I'm actually going to go see that Oppenheimer movie in IMAX at 2 p.m. Central. So I might be late with a video if it starts in the middle of the day, but if it pops up in the morning, I will be able to get a quick video out for it, so stay tuned for that. However, if I can't get a video out, I will tweet and post in Discord, so be sure to follow me on both. They're both linked below. If it does happen to start in the middle of the day and I don't get to get a video out on it when it happens, you'll just have to sue me. I'm taking a day off, sorta. I just really want to go see that Oppenheimer movie. Shit happens. Again, that's what the Twitter, that's what the Discord's for. So go follow those. But that's all for now, guys. If you have any questions or concerns, put them in the comments and I'll include them in future videos. I might even be able to get answers from BSG, which is the point of this video here. If you like what you saw, hit the button, sub for more, comment what you think, and check out my other channels for other games right here, like Star Citizen and BattleBit. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.